One of the top questions I get asked from clients, from other authors, is once I'm on social media, how do I actually find my readers? And it's a great question. So today I'm going to be covering 4 different ways to find your ideal readers on social media. Some of them are going to be shorter term solutions, others take a little bit more time. Either way, I recommend using all of them together on a regular basis to grow your audience as an author and find readers who want to buy your book on social media. So let's start with some of the quicker ways to do so. The first one is going to be searching for your genre on social media or a popular book or more well-known book in your genre. Ideally, this is going to be a book that is comparable to yours, has similar themes or tropes to yours, so the reader base is probably going to be similar to yours as well. So I'm going to talk about this for this example within the Instagram app, but you can do this in any app. I do this in TikTok as well, but you want to go to the tags tab at the top and type in your first keyword, maybe it is a genre, and see what other hashtags come up and just pick one of those, or maybe you just typed in a book title and you just click search. Then you're going to look at all the different posts that come up. Some of them might be from other authors, maybe some of them are from the author themselves, and a lot of them are probably going to be from readers posting about that book. Maybe it's a book review, maybe they just shared a photo of the fact that they're reading the book and enjoying it. Whatever it might be, those are all readers that might be a good fit for your book. Now, this doesn't mean that it is time to follow them all and comment about your book, promoting yourself. That is not what we want to do, but this is a great way to just get your name out there and engage with those readers. And while you're doing this, just a little bonus tip for you, this is an amazing way to research popular content with your readers, as well as the hashtags that they use for their posts. So just pay close attention to that as you're looking through these posts. Like, you are in your reader's mind right now. You are watching what they are posting and the hashtags they're using, the keywords they're using, the books that they're loving. Maybe they're telling you why they love this book. So this is all great research for you to take with you for posts that you create yourself. But in terms of actually getting in front of your ideal readers, it's also a great way because you can then comment why you loved the book, why you love the genre. This again is not going to be self-promotional. This is strictly just to get your name out there. And if your profile is branded as an author, as it should be, and you've worked really hard on your bio to make it centered around your reader and not around you, and you are posting engaging content, they might come check out your page and end up following you or finding an interest in your content. So that's why engaging with readers with a simple comment can really help you find your ideal readers and bring them over to your page. Of course, every reader won't go check you out and follow you, but some will. So if you can do this a couple times a week, that can really help. And of course, if you do enjoy a person's content, maybe they are posting a lot about books in your genre or books that interest you, give them a follow. But if it's someone's like personal account where they're posting about their families and things like that, it might not be a good fit to follow them, but you can still engage with that post about the book, leaving a comment saying how much you enjoyed it as well. So that is one way, keeping in mind the amazing aspect of research that goes into it as well to help you learn what is popular with readers at the moment. The second one is very similar, but I just wanted to cover different tactics in this video. So the second one would be to go to another author in your genre, probably one that's a little bit more well known, that might get a lot of tagged photos. So you can go to their Instagram page. Again, I'm focusing on Instagram for this video because it's very popular in the book world. It's one of my areas of expertise, and it's a great place to find new readers. So go to the photos that they have been tagged in, and a lot of the times it will be readers tagging them in photos or reviews of their books. So that is another way where, you might not have searched the exact right keyword or the right hashtag, so you can actually go directly to see what they've been tagged in and engage in those posts from there. So again, similarly, you'll leave an engaging comment to them, not self-promotional, but just to get your name out there on a regular basis. The second 2 tactics are going to be more about bringing your readers to you versus you actively going out and searching. So strategy number 3 is, of course, utilizing the hashtags and keywords that your readers are searching for. Now, let me tell you some tips on how to actually find those hashtags and keywords. We've already talked about one way because, as I said in tip number 1, whenever you are doing that research and looking at what readers are posting, pay close attention to the hashtags that they are using, the keywords keywords that they are using as well in their posts. And jot down any that you find more than one reader is using. Maybe you look at 10 different readers and a few of them are using the same hashtags. But the other tip I have is to really think about what your readers would be searching for, as well as avoiding any super generic or very broad terms, such as hashtag author, hashtag writer, hashtag book or bookstagram. All of these are very broad and are going to have thousands of posts a day on them. So they're very saturated, very hard to find new content in, and it's unlikely if a reader is looking for a new book to read that they're just typing in book or author, right? They're probably searching for something specific. Maybe that is new sci-fi books or best sci-fi books, best thriller reads, best business books of 2023. So these are the types of keywords that you can include in your post. It doesn't have to be a hashtag. A lot of these platforms are moving to focusing on SEO and making sure that keywords in your posts are searchable by search engines, by the built-in search feature in the social media platforms. So TikTok, for example, the words that you add to the video or in the caption of your video are searchable. So it doesn't have to be just a hashtag that is being used. So incorporating these keywords can really be helpful. Maybe in the caption of your posts, you include what tropes or themes are in your book, because those are things that people are searching for. Or what people are going to learn if you're a nonfiction book. Thinking about, okay, what is someone looking for if I have a memoir? Can I be more specific about that? Is it a memoir that includes marriage or divorce or something that people might be searching for books on? If it's a nonfiction book, what are people going to learn? What is the main topic of that? Make sure that you're including that in your hashtags, in the keywords in your caption. And again, making these very specific to your book. We don't want to be drowning in a very broad hashtag with millions and millions of posts in it. So you can also see that whenever you go to post on Instagram, it will tell you how many times it has been used, how many posts are using that hashtag. And I recommend doing a mix of lesser known ones or lesser popular ones, plus some of the more popular ones, because if you can get a high performance in that hashtag, it will likely be found, which is what we want. We want to reach more people. So really think about, what is this post about that I'm posting, and what would my readers actually be searching for related to my book? And just remember to kind of avoid those very generic hashtags that aren't going to get us super far in finding our specific readers. Okay, the last one is a little bit more general, but it is really the essence of social media platforms. It is the essence of selling books, of growing our audience, of getting our ideal readers to find us, and that is creating content that they want to see. I know it's broad. I know that you might be sitting here like, I know that, but I don't know what kind of content to share. And I totally understand that it can be difficult to think about. But again, going back to that research, I cannot stress enough how important that is in learning the type of content that people want to see. And the other thing is thinking about the type of content that does perform well, the type of content that you enjoy seeing when you're scrolling through social media. It is often going to be something that has an emotional pull to it. Maybe it's something inspirational. Maybe it's something educational that you want to save or share with other people. Maybe it's something that's just really cool or funny, entertaining in some way. These are all different kind of content buckets or categories that we should make sure that our content falls into. For me, in the mental health niche of books, my content is mostly going to be in the inspirational content bucket. People that tend to follow a lot of trends might be in the entertaining content bucket. It can be really helpful to incorporate some kind of funny, entertaining trends sometimes, but a lot of the time it's just being real, being a real human, sharing your story, talking about why you write your books, the attributes of your genre that make it unique. With fantasy and sci-fi, it's a lot about the world building, the detail, the characters. In romance, it's going to be about the relationships, the emotions. In nonfiction, it's going to be about the inspiring or educational aspects of the book. So all of these are things that you should be incorporating into your content. And if you create a piece of content that is likely to be engaged with, for people to leave comments, to save it for later, to send it to a friend and say, this book sounds perfect for you, that is going to be the way that you really can take off and get in front of your ideal readers faster than just kind of manually searching and going through and hoping that people come check out your page. So I know that that's broad. I know that there's a lot of different things we can do in terms of posts, but I hope that this at least gets you thinking a little bit about how you can start creating a little bit more engaging content. So my challenge to you for this week is to do the first two, take note of some hashtags being used, take note of some content types being used, and hopefully it will spark some new ideas for you to try out 3 and 4 of the tips as well. All right, that is all for me this week. Since you were interested in this video, I think this playlist here will be a great next fit for you if you want to check out some of those videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Don't forget to promote your book this week. Bye.